Operating system. An operating system acts as an interface between the user and the hardware. It is a system software that understands the language of both the user and hardware. It makes the operation of the computer easy. The operating system establishes a standard means of communication between user and computer system. It does this by providing a user interface and a standard set of commands that control the hardware. In 1940s, during the early days of computers, the operating system did not exist. During those days, instructions were entered into the special purpose computers by mechanical switches. The earliest version of operating system was used by the General Motors Research Laboratories IBM 701 1952, known as the Defense Calculator and regarded as the first commercial scientific computer, had the first operating system. It was a major mark in the history of operating system. Over the years, operating system has developed as witnessed in the timeline. We have seen that an operating system forms the most important system software in a computer system. In this section, we will discuss about the various types of operating system and some of their common features. The relation of operating system with the system hardware and end user. In the absence of an operating system, the user has to directly interact with the hardware using machine level language. It is difficult and the machine level language has to be written in binary codes and the codes are machine dependent. The task of managing the resources is done very efficiently when the responsibility is given to the operating system. Operating system is important for having an easy interaction between the user and the computer, controlling input and output, executing different applications, creating folders to organizing files, viewing and saving the files in the hard disks, copying, moving or taking backups of files and folders. Based on the way a user interacts with a computer and the way the computer carries out the jobs assigned to it, one can broadly classify operating system into the different categories. Mainframe operating system. The operating system saves mainframe computers which can consist of thousands of GB of data. The computers can be used as web servers, business servers in railway, booking office, stock exchange, etc., where a large number of people access the computer at any time. Batch processing operating system. Such an operating system is used for processing a set of jobs without any human intervention. The jobs submitted by the user are collected by the computer in a batch and are put in an input queue. The computer then processes each jobs one after the other without any interaction from the user. Multiprogramming operating system. Multiprogramming means interleaved execution of two or more different independent jobs or programs by the same computer. Such a type of operating system allows more than one program to be stored in primary memory simultaneously. Multitasking operating system. A multitasking operating system can handle multiple tasks together by applying multiprogramming techniques. When multiple programs are running in a computer, each is broken down into a number of smaller processes. Multi-user operating system. Such an operating system allows multiple users to access a computer through more than one terminal. Railway, booking system, use such an approach where a number of users can access the main server computer from various terminals spread across a wide area network. Multiprocessing operating system, a hardware implementation of CPU may have multiple independent processors that work in a parallel. Such computer system are requires for advanced multiprocessing operating system. A hardware implementation of CPU may have multiple independent processors that works in parallel. Such computer system are requires for advanced scientific research and commercial applications which requires a great deal of processing power. Time sharing operating system. Such an operating system allows various users to share the total available time of the CPU, memory and other resources of the computer system under its supervision. Personal computer operating system. This type of operating system are used in PCs and usually meant for home use. Distributed operating system. In such a system, several computers that are connected together process a given job by sharing the job load between them. An operating system that supports distributed processing should have special features to coordinate the operations and flow of data between the participating computers. Network operating system. The type of operating system, network operating system. This type of operating system is used in commercial computers connected in a computer network like a local area network. Such an OS is capable of handling not only resources of the computer system where it is installed but also handles communication from other computers connected to it. Real-time operating system. This type of operating system are used in places where the response time required for data processing is critical. Example, air traffic control, nuclear power plant monitoring, flight control of artificial satellites, etc. The working of an operating system can understood in many different ways. One of the ways to understand this is onion screen approach. One has to parallel of the different layers and then research to the core of the onion. Similarly, a user can also across the computer hardware by traveling through the different layers of the operating system. The major layer of the operating system are kernel and shell. The kernel is the core of an operating system. It provides the basic services for all other parts of the operating system. The services of a kernel are requested either by other parts of the operating system or by application programs through a specified set of program interface. Sometimes known as system called the kernel is made of a number of software subsystem, process management, memory management, input-output management and file system management. Match kernel developed at Carnegie Mellon University and currently uses in a version of the Linux operating system for Apple's Power Mac computer is an example of kernel. The kernel is the innermost layer and is the central controlling part of the operating system. It always resides in the main memory and directly communicates with the hardware of the computer. A typical kernel contains programs that are used for the basic function of an operating system like process management, memory management, input-output device management. It also includes low-level security features and interprets the command supplied to it by command line or GUI of the operating system. The kernel is also that part of an operating system that a user cannot replace or modify. Shell. A shell is a software that provides an interface for user of an operating system to access the services of a kernel. The shell is the layer of programs that understand and execute the command a user enters. In some system, the shell is called a command interpreter. The shell is the layer next to the kernel. It usually serves at the user interface through which the user interact with the operating system and act as a command interpreter. The shell also manages running of the multiple application programs. The shell can be a command line interface or graphical user interface like Windows or Macintosh. A given operating system can have both a command line and GUI shell or more than one command line shells as in Unix. The user can switch between the two as per this convenience. In some operating system like Unix, the shell also provides the platform to write programs that can be used as user-defined commands. Several such commands can be combined to form a shell script which can be used to perform a specific operation. An operating system provides an interface through which the user interacts with the system. Command types of interface included command line interface CLI or character user interface CUI like DOS and graphical user interface GUI like Windows and Macintosh. Command line interface, also called a character user interface. Here the user interacts with the operating system by typing commands on a command line. Various commands needs to type for carrying out various jobs like creating, deleting, editing, renaming or printing a file. Graphical user interface, a GUI provides a window and menu-based graphical interface that can be operated by using a pointing device like a mouse. The mouse can be used to point and click on command button, pictures or icon to be execute commands, open folders or run programs. Thus users no longer have to remember commands to type and execute them. Examples of operating system having CUI interface includes MS-DOS and Linux shell. Some command MS-DOS commands include cd, dir, copy, del, edit, move, rem and cls. Some examples of GUI is based on WIMP, Windows icon, menus, pointers. Interaction windows, it based on the concept WISYWIG meaning what you see in what you get. Features of GUI system. GUI consists of 6 main features: pointer, pointing devices, icon, desktop, windows and menu. Pointer, it is a symbol on the screen that a user moves to select the commands and programs. Generally, pointer is a slant arrow. Pointing devices, it is a device that moves the pointer. The pointing device can be a mouse or desktop computer, trackball or laptop, touchscreen on tablets. Icons are small pictures displayed on the screen for the computer program, files and commands. Desktop, it is a display area on the screen where the user can view programs and files. Windows, a screen may have multiple windows. Each window displays a different programs. Menu, it is allows the user to select programs or different options and execute it. The advantages of GUI: easy to use, easy to navigate, multitasking, fast to use, virtual appeal. Several types of operating systems are single user operating system, multi-user operating system, multi-processing operating system, single tasking operating system, multitasking operating system, multi-threading operating system, real-time operating system, time-sharing operating system. A mobile operating system is one of that controls smartphones, personal digital assistant, tablets, PCs, and information appliances. It is similar in principle to the conventional operating system like Windows, Linux, etc. The major mobile operating systems are used as Android, Symbian, BlackBerry. Android is an operating system for mobile devices such as smartphone and tablet PCs. It is developed by the Open Handset Alliance led by Google. It is based on the Linux kernel. Most applications are written in Java. It has a graphical toolkit known as Avicon. It was the first mobile platform to make use of WebKit's browser. Symbian OS is subjected to viruses like Kabir and Malcon. BlackBerry is a proprietary mobile operating system. It has been developed by Research in Motion for its BlackBerry line of smartphones. It is a multitasking mobile operating system. Windows Mobile. Windows Mobile is a mobile operating system developed by Microsoft used in smartphone. Internet Explorer Mobile is the default browser that comes with Windows Mobile. It does not allow user to view file extension of unknown file types. It is based on the Windows CE 5.2 kernel and first appeared as the Pocket PC 2000 operating system. Functions of an operating system: memory management. The main memory provides temporary storage that can be accessed directly by the CPU. Thus, for a program to be executed, it has to be loaded in the memory. The operating system helps to allocate or assign memory space to any program when it is to be executed, keep a track of the allotment of memory, deallocate memory when memory space is not required by the program anymore. Processor management. A processor or a job is a program under execution. The operating system manages many kinds of process that may include process from the user of the system. The operating system helps create a system and a user process, schedule the CPU with the process, delete a process when the execution of the process has completed. File management. A file is a data container that is stored in the secondary memory so that it can be retrieved and used later. The operating system helps to manage the file on these different types of storage unit, create a file or a directory by allocating space, access and modify the files. Input-output management. Each process may require some input from the user and may generate some output. This management techniques of the operating system helps to hide the internal details of the I/O architecture from the user. Network management. These features of the operating system helps to communicate with other processes in a distributed system of a network. Security. The operating system helps to protect one process from the activities of the other process. When multiple processes are being executed simultaneously, an error during the running of a system may result the entire system to halt temporarily. The operating system thus has an important task. The operating system helps to constantly monitor the system, detects the error that exists, deallocates the memory for faulty process. Resource management. These features allocates computer resources such as CPU time, main memory, secondary storage, and input-output devices for use. Advantages of an operating system. The operating system is useful in following ways. It allows the user to operate the computer without any knowledge of programming. It is necessary to write the codes for the hardware. The memory can be utilized very efficiently. Many jobs can be executed in a parallel manner without any interruption.